Hi, you're watching Sealclops Book Reviews. I am going to be talking about The Kiss Thief, written by LJ Shen today. I actually have the physical copy of this book, and I alternated between reading the physical book and the ebook on my phone, depending on circumstances. While I read this, it is a standalone book, but it does have another, I think it's sort of tied in or similar sort of genre book on the back called Thorn Princess that you can get, I think, from Big W or most bookshops as well. Enjoy! The Kiss Thief, written by LJ Shen. So, genre/trope: romance, contemporary, new adult, dark, mafia, forced proximity, and age gap. How does the book compare with other books in the genre? The Kiss Thief is a contemporary mafia romance centered around the daughter of the local crime boss and his number one enemy, the new senator. The mafia and forced proximity tropes were front and center for this average-length book. The age gap trope is addressed occasionally throughout, as the female main character is 19 and the male main character is 30. How does it match up to your expectations of that genre? As a mafia romance, this was a typical example. The forced proximity works well in this situation, as well as the age gap. The summary: they say your first kiss should be earned. Mine was stolen by a devil in a masquerade mask under the black Chicago sky. They say the vows you take on your wedding day are sacred. Mine were broken before we left church. They say your heart only beats for one man. Mine split and bled for two rivals who fought for it until the bitter end. I was promised to Angelo Bandini, the heir to one of the most powerful families in the Chicago outfit, then taken by Senator Wolf Keaton, who held my father's sins over his head to force me into marriage. They say that all great stories have a happy ending. I, Francesca Rossi, find myself erasing and rewriting mine until the very last chapter. One kiss, two men, three lives entwined together, and somewhere between these two men, I had to find my forever. Okay, so the analysis I split onto two screens because I had a lot to say. Okay, so plot and theme. Francesca knew from a young age that she would one day be promised to one of her father's business associates. But instead of the engagement to her childhood love, she finds herself betrothed to her father's enemy and the guy who is trying to ruin his career, Senator Wolf Keaton. Calling his new bride-to-be Nemesis, Wolf understands her confusion and heartache over the situation she is in. He simply doesn't care. She is a pawn in his game to ruin the crime boss Arthur Rossi's life. What better way to get to his enemy than taking his most prized possession? When Arthur disowns his daughter and initiates a war on Wolf, Francesca must work out how she fits into the mess and how she will survive what is yet to come. Pace, emotion, ending, and plot holes. I had a lot to say. Okay, so let's look. This book got on my nerves constantly. The pacing was fairly consistent, however the rest of the story had holes, frustrating concepts, and annoying characters. Wolf was a cold-hearted jerk with the reasoning that because he went through trauma as a kid, he could act however he liked. Francesca was a naive, sheltered woman who was manipulated into doing what others wanted, no matter her feelings or beliefs. There was a particular scene in the middle of the book that stunned me completely. There should have been a trigger warning. Then nothing really came out of it, and Francesca was forced to get over it and move on. I also remember a specific plot hole that just stuck in my head as not adding up. Francesca did not want to have sex, as she was on her period, and had been since she took a Plan B pill a little over a week before. She tells this to Wolf, who acts as if he had no clue, even though he had apparently been going down on her every night since she took the pill. I'm no expert, but I wouldn't you know if he was that close and personal with her intimate parts that she had a period. I don't know, that's just me. I thought, okay, did a guy write this book? I don't think so. I don't know. Main characters. Francesca. She is 19 years old, heir to the local mafia called the Outfit. Innocent, naive, obedient, high-class education, loves gardening and horse riding. Her one vice is smoking. She smokes like a chimney throughout this book, has kept herself innocent for her future husband, knew her father would one day arrange her marriage. I keep on writing the wrong new, there you go. And Wolf, 31-year-old senator in Chicago, tough, jaded and cruel, grew up poor before coming into money, does not allow himself any weaknesses or vices, trying to change his womanizing image. His one goal is to bring down the outfit and will do anything to get his revenge. Recommendation. If given the chance, I probably wouldn't have read this book knowing what I know now. All mafia romances have a dark feel about them. I was expecting that going into this book. What I wasn't expecting was how much the main characters got on my nerves. The bitterness, miscommunication, and stubborn nature of the relationship made me so angry, I very nearly did not finish this book. And that surprised me because this has been flying off the shelves and I've seen it everywhere. But I gave this book 2 out of 5 stars. That's me being nice. A typical mafia romance with some darker than expected aspects throughout. This book wasn't my cup of tea. It wasn't a bad book, it just wasn't for me. That's why I still gave it 2 out of 5 stars when, yeah, to be honest, I could have been a bit lower than that. But again, other people seem to love it and it was written quite well. It just, yeah, wasn't for me. Thank you for watching my review on The Kiss Thief, written by LJ Shen. Let me know what you think and tell me what you think about the book too. Bye.